guy, right? He was, when I tell you that he was like his energy, I was just amazed because he looks quiet, right? He looks quiet when you see him, but when he goes up front, I'm like, whoa, this guy. And of course, I know Steve, I know his mentors, and it's definitely been a blessing to be here. First of all, I want to say congrats to Steve on hitting P5. For those of you, drop a 777 in the chat box just to say congrats, Steve, for hitting P5. That's a huge milestone. It's not easy. 777. Let's show some. Um, there we go. 777 in the chat box. That's what I'm talking about. Congrats, Steve. I just want to say congrats on hitting P5. So a little bit about myself. My name is Ralph. I live here in Miramar, which is South Florida. For those of you that don't know, I've been trading for 4.5 years. I've been part of this company for 4 years, and before this, I taught music. I love teaching, but I always knew that there was something, special out there for me to do. So, out of these past 4 years, I'm gonna tell you a story. I'm very close with Jason Brown, very close. We've known each other for some time. And, one of the things that I can say first is that this is a marathon, right? It's not a sprint. Right? I've been here 4 years. I know my craft. I know how to trade. I make money trading. But I've seen people come in front of me. I've seen multiple people come in front of me, and I'm like, God, why is this happening to me? And I believe that God was teaching me patience. Right? In trading, you need patience. You need a lot of patience. At the time when I started, my wife was pregnant with our daughter, and she's actually the reason why I got started trading. Because I believe in leaving an inheritance for your children's children, and my job was not it, right? So, what I did was, I got started 4 years, 4 years, later, 4.5 years later, I finally got a chance to be on Go Live. This was my dream, right? It was my dream, not because of the money. I make the money. It's not because of that, but it's because of the impact. What I can do, what I know I have to help people to understand the skill set, because that's what I'm good at. I'm good at teaching. I was a teacher, right? So I'm good at teaching. So one of the things about trading is that, and today I'm gonna be very basic, right? Because I know we have a lot of new people. Drop in the chat box how long you've been trading or how long you've been part of the company. I just want to see something. Drop in the chat box how long you've been part of the company. A week, 2 weeks, that's 50 days, 1 week, 2 weeks, 3 months, 3 weeks. See, this is very new, 2.5 years. 4 months, 3 years, 4 months. Oh God, Lee's going too fast. Steve, this is crazy. A few months, newborn, 6 days. All right, so we have a lot of new people. So some of the stuff that I've learned, the mistakes that I've made over these past years, blown accounts, right? Don't be scared when I say that. I blew so much accounts. Now the reason why Go Live is there is because you have people that have done things they don't want you to do, right? So long story short, last week Sunday, I got a call from Jason Brown. Jason said, yo, it's your time. I'm like, it's my time for what? I wasn't expecting it. He asked me if I was to go on if I was to go on Go Live, what would I teach? I said basics. That's what I'm good at. That's what I love, right? So when he told me, when I tell you tears came down my eye, because when God gives you something, when it's your time, it's your time, right? When it's your time, it's your time. Don't rush nothing, right? Don't rush it. Don't rush nothing, right? So trading is a process. So what I do, right? What I do is let me share my screen real quick. And so on my sessions, right? And I'm gonna go over this real quick. On my sessions, what I do. So for those of you that's brand new, what I suggest that you do is that when you go to IAM.center, right? So let's say, and I hope you guys know how to get in over here, right? So you go to IAM.center. So let me just do it as if I'm doing it new. So IAM.center, right? And you log in with your login information, right? If you're brand new, even if you're 2 weeks, 3 weeks, make sure right? This is a must. You got to go through the academy, right? If you speak Spanish, go ahead. Speak German, go ahead. But first, let's speak English, enroll, etc. Make sure you go through 100 and 200 series. That's like in the first as fast as you can. Don't put it that way. 100 series, 200 series, right? This is general education, the very basics, and required education. I suggest you go through this before you're gonna go live, right? Because when you're gonna go live, you're gonna be lost with certain things. But with me, right, what I do is that I teach people how I trade, right? I'm a naked trader. That don't mean that I trade naked. No, that don't mean I trade naked, right? First of all, you guys gotta excuse me. I'm in my daughter's room because my daughter likes to be everywhere but her room. She likes to be everywhere in the house but her room. So I knew this is a space that should not be, right? So I'm a naked trader, right? So a lot of the stuff that I go over is very basic, trend line, trends, and etc. Right? So on my live watch, I have a whole watch what I'm gonna go over. So let me see if I can find it. Right, so I'm gonna go over like I go over how to identify a trend. Right, the first thing you got to know as a trader is what trend do you have? Do you have an uptrend or downtrend? How do you see these trends? Right, this is what I went over this week. And I'm gonna start teaching on essentials as a beginner. Right, so as a trader, what is essential for you to know? Right, stuff like what type of trader you are, what style of trader you are. Right, proper risk management, stuff like that. I'll be teaching. How to calculate pips, how to count pips towards how much you're gonna make per day, all that stuff. Confirmations, right? I'm going over all this stuff, and I go one by one. I'm not rushing anything because I've realized that a lot of times people rush, these, basic stuff. Even on my calls, right? I've noticed that a lot of people are asking me, "How do you enter a trade?" But we don't know what a trend, what a trend is. Are we buying? Are we selling? Or is it going up? Is it going down? Right? So, so let me show you guys. All right. So after you finish the 100, 200 series, right, you want to go to the go live, right? So how do you get to go live? Basically, when you are at IM.center, there's two ways. Just go to go live, which is right here, right? This is the live mentorship. So when I came in this business, I came in 2016, right? This is 4 years I've been in this company. Like Steve was saying, we had none of this stuff. It was straight. Oh my God. It was something else, right? So what you guys see now is amazing compared to what we had, right? So when you come here, you're gonna see the top educators, right? You have the top educators, right? And then you go to Forex, either go. Also, depending on what you have, right? You have Forex, HFX, the DCX, and ECX, right? Depending on what you have, you go on, the platform that you have, whatever it is, right? And then you have Forex Basic, Advanced. Of course, now we're talking about basics, right? So you want to click basics, product education. You want to go to basics, right? So after you finish the 100 series and 200 series, you want to go to Forex Basics. Now you get to understand, right? You get to understand. We have myself. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, right? Well, 9, 10, 11 with the married couples, all right? So of course, my sessions are Sunday at 2, Mondays at 7. I just had one today, and Saturdays at 2, right? So for those of you, like, there's a schedule, right, for each person. Now, for those of you that happen to, oh my God, I look handsome here. Come on, somebody, drop a one money if you believe in our plan. Oh man. Hey, look, this I am, man. I'm silly. That's right. So this is so we have all the schedules. So let's say that you can't make a schedule. You can't make a time, right? What you do is click. So for example, me, right? Of course, I'm gonna use myself. What you want to do is you could go back and replay, right? Right now, I only have 3, right? Because I've done 3. I just got started. So you can always rewatch. So look, identifying a trend, high highs, high lows, and it's very, very basic, right? So let me play something just for. All right, so let's see. Highs, right, and higher lows, right? So you understanding the very basics on how to read certain things, right? So like I'm not gonna go over that right now, but of course, but this is an example of what Go Live is. Like we're here talking to me, right? And what you can do is also ask questions in here. Now Steve being your mentor, you can get on calls, right? Every now and then, we probably could do something like this, right? Every now and then, right? So it's important that you get yourself involved in the Go Live, right? After you finish the 100 series and also 100 and 200 series, right? The basics and required, and you come to a Go Live basics, right? Go Live basics. Don't try to jump to no advanced. You're not understanding nothing, right? Don't. If you go here, if you go to advanced, you're gonna be so lost, right? You're gonna be lost. These people talk about stuff. You're gonna be like, and ask questions. They're gonna be like, yo, what are you talking about, bro? Like, like this is like, right? So these are advanced traders. So you want to go to the basic right now. What I love teaching is the experience, the experiences that I've been through, right? This is what I teach. Every experience I've been through, I talk about it on my live, on my Go Live, right? So it's important that now I'm not saying you don't have to come to me. You can find whoever it is that you want to. But of course, I think that I'm the best because, yeah. So the harmonic scanner. Let me talk about the scanner, right? So one, we have our education, right? Our first step is education. Our second step is our Go Live, and our third step is our weapon, right? The weapon that we actually use to earn, right? So if you think about the word learn, right? If you take the L out, what happens? You have earn, right? So our weapon, right? This is one of our weapons. Like Steve was saying, we have 12 different weapons, right, to attack the market. Attack. But so this is actually the strategy that got me involved in this business. Where I was trading before I came here, trading for like 6 months before I came to this business. And when I seen this, the harmonic scanner, I said, game over. Game is over. Let me show you something. Let me go to random stuff. All right. So let's just go EURU. So what it is that the harmonic scanner, and I use this, like I personally use this myself, even though I'm a trader, but I still use this because there's some setups that I don't see, right? I don't see it, right? But the scanner picks it up, right? So what I use it, basically it's just simple. It's very simple like this. And I'm gonna do like in 5 minutes, right? This is how the scanner works. So it scans the market, right? It's basically a computer, right? This was made by Christopher Terry. That scans the market, gives you something called harmonic patterns, right? And basically how it is that don't worry about this. X, A, B, C, D, don't worry about that. I remember when I first seen this, and my wife was pregnant, right? When I seen the charts first like this, and then my wife was pregnant, I was like, and we went to the hospital, she was in labor. I'm like, baby, this look like, your stuff looks like what I'm doing right now. That this just looks like something, like something in the hospital, right? But don't worry about it. If you're brand new, don't stress, right? It takes time, you'll get it. So D. So wherever D is, right? It's this simple. Wherever D is, you're looking to enter. So if D's on the top, you're looking to sell. If D's at the bottom, you're looking to buy. Right? If D's on the top, you're looking to sell. Right? If D's at the bottom, you're looking to buy. Now, some of you guys might not understand what I'm saying right now, but all of this is that you enter, right? It gives us numbers already, right? All we do is enter into our MetaTrader 4. We copy and we paste it into our MetaTrader 4. I don't know about you, but when I was in school, copying and pasting was a no-no, right? You get in trouble for that. But that's what they teach in school. But success, you emulate, you copy, right? You copy someone, you emulate someone in order, like, for you to get successful, right? So that's a good thing. So all we do is just copy, right, these numbers into our platform. So in trading, right, in Forex, we have 3 things that we need to know: entry, stop loss, and take profit. So entry is when you enter the market. Stop loss is if it goes against you, right? If it goes against you, it will take you out of the market. To me, that's great. If it goes wrong, it will take you out of the market automatically, right? So you don't have to be watching the market at all times. right? And take profit, of course, is where you want it to go to make your money. So let's do some random ones. So the ones on the top, right, are the newest ones. The ones at the bottom are the oldest ones, right? So let's just go random. This how nasty this is, right? So this entered, right? This is brand new, right? It entered. So this is actually, you could actually enter this right now, honestly. Um, so both of them, actually both of them, you could actually, I'll still enter this. Euro USD. So look, it entered, and guess what? TP1 already hit, right? It's in profit, right? So all you do is just you look for the pair EUR USD. Where in this particular case, usually it's something called a buy limit, a sell limit. It's predicting the future, right? It's predicting the future. So if these are the bottom, and like let's say we don't see these candles here, you put something called a buy limit, right? Which is in MetaTrader 4. You set it, forget it. You put the entry, which is stop loss, right? Stop loss right here, and you put a take profit, and it's that simple, right? It's Caleb, I was talking about AUD JPY and the Euro AUD. Oh, no, this one kind of moving, but this one Euro AUD and then AUD JPY. Yeah, they moving now, right? So let's do another one. NZD USD, right? Let's do another one. See, this a win. D tell us to buy, win. So whilst you're learning, you're earning, right? Whilst you're learning, you're earning. So if you plug into the scanner, like what is wrong with you? Look, entry, TP1. Come on, man. Like, yo, like, what are you talking about? What are you talking about? So that's what happens here. Entry, right? Entry. What did I say when we first started? Whilst you're learning, you take the L out, right? Take the L out and we do what? Learn and earn, right? Look. Come on, man. It's too easy. Like you're not doing nothing but copy and pasting. Entry. That's all you're doing. Entry. Like that's all you're doing. Just enter trades. Right? This one almost hit TP3. Let's say this is it's just playing around TP3. It don't want to touch it. So pick can't touch this. Right? It don't want to touch TP3, but it is what it is. Right. So we got look, entry. See, this one's doing that too. Hammer time. Right? Look. Nope. Like I haven't seen an L yet. That's crazy. Like, and I'm going through everyone. Like this is random. Come on, man. Come on. Look. Should I keep going? See, look, I haven't seen an L yet. Come on, man. Right? So this is what, like I said, this is what brought me to the company. So if you utilize this, right? If you utilize this and then you tell your friends about this, what's so hard about that? You make money off this. You know the friends that say, oh, I gotta see you make money first. Go ahead, use this. Just shut them up. Use this, shut them up, right? So whilst you're using this, making money, you're learning on Go Live with me. Yeah, boy. Right? You're going to the education platform, right? You're going to the educational platform. So basically, to wrap this up, right? If you want to succeed, right? If you want to succeed, you have to make that decision for yourself. It's not about your friends making the decision for yourself. Look, when I first started this, my friends said no. They said, "What are you doing, bro?" Because they don't know. They don't know, right? We don't know. Well, your friends don't know. But now that you guys know, because you said yes, they also can be free, right? Because you said yes. Your family can come out of that Egypt. right? That famine place that they are at right now because of you. So just think about you, like, just think about you being the Moses, right, of your family, you being the Moses of your friends, you being that Moses to taking them out of that Egypt to that promised land, right? Because they don't know better. They don't know better, right? So this is my time. Thank you guys. I'll be seeing you guys on the Go Live calls Saturday at 2, Sunday at 2, and then Monday at 7 p.m. Steve, thank you